Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is in the area in which you are in. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Dr. Carmen Bryant, and this is Car Chronicles. You guys ready? All right. Hopefully, many of you guys that follow me are subscribed or are following my mother, Destiny Helper House, on Clubhouse, because she has some very phenomenal conversations, very thought-provoking conversations, also to give you some encouragement and to give you some peace of mind. And this is thousands of dollars worth of information from some of the most brilliant minds, that are on those platforms, on the platforms. So please take an opportunity to go to Clubhouse and make sure that you follow her on Destiny Helper House in Clubhouse on Tuesday mornings at 7:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So of course, 2 hours Central Standard Time, 3 hours Eastern Time, and then whatever other part of the country that you're in. But she did just recently, so I don't know when you're going to get the video, but just recently she did a topic which was the narcissist floor mat. And so each person has their view or information to provide concerning that topic, and I just wanted to come on and do some kind of extend the conversation a little bit, based off of what I understood about the narcissist floor mat. So if you look and see what a floor mat is, there are different types of floor mats, and I'm going to explain it like this. If you go look up certain floor mats, if you look at floor mats, the purpose of a floor mat is kind of to provide stability for those that are ergonomically correct, ergonomically created, for those that are dealing with foot issues, knee problems, back problems, those of you that may work in an industry where it requires you to stand for periods of time, those that are hairdressers, those that maybe even instructors, those that maybe work in a laboratory that they stand a lot in, maybe those of you that are chefs, that cook, you can get an ergonomically correct floor mat, which is kind of cushioned as well, which helps you with your knees and your feet for standing for long periods of time, but it also helps with your back and it helps with your posture. So it kind of decreases, the impact. It absorbs the impact of where you're standing. I know hairdressers, a lot of them, if you look at the barber chairs or the cosmetology chairs, a lot of times they do get a floor mat because they stand for long periods of time. So it absorbs shock. It also helps with the stability of the structure of the body. It balances you, so it helps with the structure. It helps with your posture, and it helps with like lower back pain, knee pain, foot pain, those of you that deal with that, also it absorbs moisture. So it helps with absorbing moisture. It helps, a floor mat is also designed to wipe your feet off, wipe the dirt off of your feet. And so as I was listening to everyone speak, I was like, man, I never thought about this. Think about this for a minute. You literally are a narcissist floor mat. And the thing about being a floor mat, you're thinking, I don't want to be anybody's floor mat. That's true. We don't want to be anybody's floor mat. But think about the significance of the floor mat and how the narcissist sees you. You keep looking at yourself as being invaluable, unnecessary, but that narcissist, because you're dealing with a codependent and dependent relationship or situationship, right? That narcissist is 100% dependent on those supply. Most of you think that a narcissist is addicted to supply. They're not addicted to the supply. They're addicted to the fuel. So wherever they can get the most fuel is where they keep on moving to, because they always need copious amounts of fuel. And when you have discovered yourself, when you have come to your reality and you realize, I'm tired of giving out all this fuel, this is ridiculous, and you cut them off, it's like they start aspirating. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I got to go find. You are the life support system. That floor mat becomes a life support system, is a life support system to that narcissist. Though they put you under their feet, which you're not, you become a life support system for them. You're the one that stabilizes them momentarily. You're the one that provides them relief momentarily, because narcissists are tormented individual. They're what did our parents always say? Misery loves company. And not only that, a narcissist, they're not accountable. They're not accountable. They hate to be told what to do. They're always looking for an excuse. They're always blaming other people, but that floor mat, when they use you as a floor mat, you become their stability. You become the stability of the structure temporarily. You become the life support system temporarily. You become the oxygen for them temporarily, because everything to a narcissist is temporarily. And they're like parasites. They suck the life out of the people. It's like sucking the life out of a floor mat, so that you don't even recognize what the floor mat was there for in the first place. And we are nobody's floor mat. We are not there to be codependent on a narcissist, because codependent people are dependent on being, they're enablers. They enable this type of behavior of a narcissist. And you become codependent because now they have trained you that your worth is wrapped up in what you can do for them. You rescue them, you protect them, you enable the behavior, you're the floor mat. You provide them with the oxygen, you provide them with the stability, you provide them with the, when you provide them with structure, it helps with their posture. It helps them with their posture. What is posture? It helps them with their position. It helps them with their posture. The people that they use as supply are the people that stabilize them in a community, in society. It causes them to look a certain way because it gives the appearance, that pseudo appearance, that facade of stability, the facade of carefree living, the facade of, they're not in pain. On the inside is complete turmoil. Have you ever watched the Tasmanian Devil on the cartoons? That is what a narcissist is like. So imagine a lower, mid to high range narcissist, or what they call the greater narcissist. The lower range, they don't have any control because they're looking for control. They know they're different than everybody else. They're just all over the place. These are the ones that get a lot of cases. Their rage is out of control. They have not mastered their evil, put it that way. They have not mastered their chaos. And there's another video that I did a live, which is chaos strategists, because narcissists are chaos strategists. They strategize chaos in order to take over violently. Everyone that they see, everything that they see, from individual relationships to families to organizations, to mass people, they are chaos strategists, and they use chaos to gain control. A part of chaos is fear. They use chaos and they use fear to try to dominate people. And remember, I've been doing different series of videos, and remember, you remember the three main factors that play a part in a narcissist. It is manipulation, is domination, and is control. And how do they do that? They strategize chaos. Chaos becomes a strategy. It may be chaotic to you, but they're strategizing how to use that chaos as a weapon against people. And when they use that, they use people and a lot of them are flying monkeys as well, but they use them as floor mats. The only way that they can sustain themselves, the only way they can stay in power, the only way they have control over human lives, over people, is because of the fact people have given themselves as a floor mat. And that floor mat is causing them to, it's like a life support system. Once you remove that floor mat from under them, they become unstable. Once you remove the floor mat and all the tentacles that are connected to other people, once you remove that floor mat from underneath them, they are unstable. They begin to feel their pain of their own chaos. Because remember, for a lot of people that go through PTSD, for narcissists themselves, they cannot handle peace and quiet. Peace and quiet is tormenting to them. Peace and quiet is their kryptonite. Peace and quiet will tear a narcissist up from the inside out. That's why I always teach response versus reaction. The reaction is a part of the fuel system of the floor mat. That it's like them being, it's almost like seeing a person on life support is the machines, it's the tubes, it's the food, the nutrition that's going inside of them, it's the oxygen that's going in, maybe the trait that they have on. Imagine a narcissist that's like that. A narcissist constantly has to find oxygen, proteins, nutritions from the tube. They got to connect to the tube. They're on a life support system. The life support system can be cut off when you pull the floor mat, when you cut off all sources of supply, when you choke them out, and they don't have the platform that they need to stand on. They don't, and people don't provide them with the end because they're aspirating. They aspirate because you pulled the floor mat from underneath them. So they're looking for a new victim. Got it? Good.